Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Marcus, and in this video, we'll do problems in maximum and minimum values, or much known as maxima and minima. Okay, so let's begin. Problem 1. The speed v of a car is related to time t by the equation v equals 3 plus 12t minus 3t squared. Determine the maximum speed of the car in km per h or kilometer per hour. Okay, solution. The equation V is equal to 3 plus 12t minus 3t squared. The first step is differentiate this with respect to t. So we have 12 minus 6t. Then, we need to equate this to 0 or set dv over dt to 0 to determine the maximum turning point, no? So we have 0 equals 12 minus 6t. Then t is equal to 12 over 6 is 2. Okay, when t is 2, what is v? So v is equal to 3 plus 12 times 2 minus 3 times 2, then square. So v is equal to 3 plus 24 minus 12. Or v is 15 meter per second. But ang kailangan natin is kilometer per hour. So we need to convert this to km per h. Okay? So if you want the long method, pwede rin. So 1 kilometer over 1,000 meter times 3,600 seconds over 1 hour. Or simply multiply this by 3.6. So parehas lang yun, no? Para hindi mo isulat ito. Since 3,600 over 1,000 is 3.6. Okay? So V is 54 kilometer per hour. Okay? Then let's see if this value is really a maximum value, no? So by using the second derivative. So differentiate this once again. So dv, second derivative of v with respect to t is minus 6. So negative, yes, meaning maximum. So the maximum speed is 54 kilometer per hour or kph pwede rin. Yes? Yes. Okay, let's do problem number 2. Okay, determine the maximum area of a rectangular piece of land that can be enclosed by 1,200 meter of fencing. Okay, maximum area. Then meron kang perimeter of 1,200 meter. Okay. So the area is equal to length times width. Okay. Perimeter is 2L plus 2W, and this is equal to 1, 2. Okay, divide both sides by 2. So L plus W equals 600. Solve for W in terms of L, so 600 minus L. Then area is equal to length times the width, and width is 600 minus L, or 600L minus L squared. Okay, then we differentiate A with respect to L. So we have 600 minus 2L. Okay, then next step is to equate this to 0 or set di over dl to 0. 0 equals 600 minus 2L. Then solve for L. L is 600 over 2 or 300 meters. When L is 300, A is equal to 300 times 600 minus 300. Or 300 times 300, the area is equal to 9,000 meters square. Okay? So let's see if this value is a maximum value by using the second derivative test. Okay, so we have minus 2. Yes, negative meaning maximum. So the maximum area is 9,000 meter square. Yes. Okay. Madali lang, di ba? Yes, sir. Number 3. A shell is fired vertically upwards and its vertical height x meters. Given by the equation x equals 24t minus 3t squared, where t is the time in seconds. Determine the maximum height reached. Okay, solution. So we have here x equals 24t minus 3t squared. Differentiate. Okay, 24 minus 6t. Set to 0. Solve for t equal to 4. If t is 4, x is equal to 24 times 4 minus 3 times 4, then square. So we have here 96. And this one, 16 times 3, 48. Or x is equal to 48 meters. Okay, test. Second derivative of x with respect to t is negative 6. Okay, negative meaning maximum. So the maximum height reached is 48 meters. There. Okay. Yes. Number 5. Ay, 4 pala. A lidless box with square ends lidless pa, no? Is to be made from a thin sheet of metal. Determine the least area of the metal for which the volume of the box is 3.5 cubic meter. Okay. So, maganda dyan, i-drawing natin. So, meron daw square ends. So, square ito. Okay. Let's call this x. Ito, x din, since square yan. Then, okay. Okay. Pwede na yan, no? So, square ends, ito, x din. Itong dalawa. So, pareha silang square. And let's call this one y. Okay, so the volume is equal to x squared times y. Okay, then we solve for y. Wait, what is volume? Volume is 3.5. Okay, lagay natin. Then we solve for y. Yes, so 3.5 over x squared. Now, what is the area? Area of the box. So, ito, x squared plus another do sa end. So, we have 2x squared. Then, ito naman, rectangle is xy. So, we have 1, 2, nasa ilalim sa bottom. So, 3xy, no? 3xy. Okay, so we have 2x squared plus 3x and y is 3.5 over x squared. Okay, bawasan natin. Okay, so area is 2x squared plus 10.5. Yes, over x. Okay, then we differentiate this with respect to x. So we have dA over dx equals, this is 4x, constant. So labas natin, 10.5. Then derivative of 1 over x is negative 1 over x squared. Okay, or this is equal to 4x minus 10.5 over x squared. Equate to 0. Then solve for x. Okay, so dito na lang. So we have 10.5 over x squared equals 4x. Cross multiply, so 4x cubed equals 10.5 or x is equal to cube root of 10.5 over 4. Or x is cube root 10.5 over 4 equals 1.38. Okay, so kung 1.38 ito, area is 2 times 1.38 square plus 10.5 over 1.38. Or A is equal to, okay, store natin to sa memory. Okay, ando sa A. So let's square this, then multiply this by 2. Okay, ito. Plus 10.5. There, oops. 0.5 over, recall A, then press equals. We have 11.42. Okay, meter square. So, yun yung area natin, ano? Ang sabi is least area. So, kailangan differentiate natin to see if this will give us the minimum value, no? Okay, kung negative. So, differentiate this. 4x minus 10.5 over x square times space. Itan ko na lang. Yan. Para meron tayong space. Okay, so the second derivative of a with respect to t or x, no, is equal to derivative of 4x is 4 minus 10.5. Derivative of 1 over x squared is negative 2x over x to the fourth. So, buwasan natin. Natira ng tatlo. So, kung makita mo, minus minus, so we have positive. So, meaning positive. Positive, ibig sabihin, this is minimum. Yes. So, ganun lang, no? Yes. Okay, number 5. Okay. So, problem 5, a closed cylindrical container has a surface area of 400 cm square. Determine dimensions for maximum volume. So, cylinder naman. Drawing ulit natin. Here, let's say, okay, pwede na yan, cylinder. So, okay, surface area, 400 cm square. Okay, close, no? So, meaning ito, sarado yan, since close nga. So, ito ay circle, area of the circle. So, we have the surface area is equal to dalawang area ng circle. So, we have 2 pi r square. Then, yung lateral area, say this is h, no? Yung height is, or plus, the circumference of the circle, 2 pi r times the height. So, this is the total surface area. Okay? And determine the dimensions for maximum volume. So, the volume of the cylinder is area of the circle, area of the base, no? Circle yan, so pi r square, times the height. There. Okay? So, ano pang given? Surface area is 400. Okay. Solve h here, no? So, we have, okay, h is equal to 400 minus transpose this 2 pi r squared to the other side. So, minus 2 pi r squared. Then, divide both sides by 2 pi r. So, h is equal to this. Okay. Then, v is equal to pi r squared times h. Ito yung h natin. So, we have 400 minus 2 pi r squared over 2 pi r. Okay. Tanggalin natin yung pi. Bawasan natin yung r. So, we have r over 2. So, r over 2 times 400 is 200 r. R over 2 times 2 pi r square is minus pi r cube. Okay, so meron tayong equation for V. So, I'll differentiate V with respect to R. So, dV over dr is equal to 200 minus 3 pi r square. Set this to 0. So, 200 minus 3 pi r square. Then, solve for r. Okay. Solve for r. So, this is 200 over 3 pi, then square root. Okay, 200 over 3 pi. So, r is square root of 200 over 3 pi. 4.61 cm. Okay. So, dimensions, kailangan pa natin yung h. So, h is 400. There, no? 400 minus 2 pi times 4.61 square over 2 pi times 4.61. So, this is equal to, okay. So, ito yung value natin, no? 4.61. So, store natin to sa A. Yan. Okay, so, gamitan natin ito. 400 minus 2 pi. Okay. Times alpha x na lang, alpha, then square, over 2 pi, there, times x. Okay, calculate. So, we have, ito na yung value, no? Or yung nasa A, parehas lang. So, 4.61. So, we have 9.21 cm. So, ito yung mga dimensions that will give a maximum volume. Pero ang tanong, maximum ba talaga? O, di test natin. The second derivative of V with respect to R. So, ito, differentiate. This is minus 6 pi R. Negative? Yes. So, meaning maximum. So, we have a maximum volume. So, tama ito. Maximum dimension. Okay? Yes. Okay, number 6. Calculate the height of a cylinder of maximum volume which can be cut from a cone of 200 cm and base radius 80 cm. Ang height is 20 and the base radius is 80. Okay. Solution. So, ganito yung itsura niya, no? Medyo mababa kasi. Okay. So, assuming cone yan. Okay, then meron tayong cylinder dito. Okay, imagine na lang natin, cylinder yan. Okay. So, ito from this point to here is radius. Ito naman yung height ng cylinder. Then, given yung height ng cone, which is 20 cm. And the radius is, what? 80 cm. Okay? Okay, pwede na yan. Ang kailangan natin is actually the cross-section, no? Kunin natin yung kalahati lang. Then, cross-section, front view na lang, no? Front view. So, kunin natin yung kalahati. Kunyari, ito yung half. Okay? Then, ito yung cylinder sa loob. Okay, na-imagine nyo? So, ito yung R, ito yung H. Ito naman yung 80. And of course, the height is 20. Yan, di ba? So, madali lang. Yung kalahati lang kailangan natin. Okay. By similar triangles, ito, 20 over 80. Tapos itong triangle na maliit. Okay, ano tong part na to? Kung ito ay R, this is 80 minus R. Okay? So, we have here equal to H, di ba? H, similar triangles tayo. So, 80 o minus R. Yeah, so H is equal to over 4 na lang to, no? So, 80 minus R over 4. Okay. Ayos na. Then, ang kailangan natin is maximum volume. Sorry. What we need is the height of the cylinder for maximum volume. Okay, so we solve for H. Isama na rin natin yung radius. Okay, isama na rin natin yung radius. So, volume, cylinder, no? So, we have pi r squared times H. Ito yung H. So, we need times 80 minus R over 4. Okay. So, we have, ilan to? So, pi r square over 4 times 80. Then, minus pi r cube over 4. I-distribute ko na yung pi r square over 4, no? So, we have V equals 80 over 4 is 20. 20 pi r square minus pi over 4 r cube. Okay. Solve na rin natin yung r, no? So, we have derivative of this with respect to r is 40 pi r minus 3 pi over 4 r square. Okay. So, palitin ko lang para meron tayong space. Okay. So, equate this to 0, no? So, dito na lang sa taas. So, have 0 equals 4 pi r minus 3 pi over 4 times r square. Or 3 pi over 4 r square equals 4 pi r. Okay, pi cancel. And isang r. So, ang natira is 16 over 3. So, r is 16 over 3. Okay, so 16 over 3. 16 divided 3 is 5.33. Okay, tama? Wait lang. 40 pala to. Sorry, 40. Kinulang na ng isa. So, 40 pi. 40 pi r. Okay. So, kung 40 pi, ayan, to 40 din. So, we have 4 times 40. So, 160. 160 pala. Okay, 160. 160 over 3. Okay, so 53.33 cm. So, ayun yung ating radius, no? Radius ng cylinder. Okay, ang kailangan natin is H. Ayun. H is equal to 80 minus 53.33 over 4. So, H is equal to, okay, so 80 minus yung answer natin, 53, no? Okay, divided by 4. Divided by 4, so we have 6.67 cm. So, the height is 6.67 cm. Okay, ang sabi, maximum volume. Okay, so, differentiate mo lang to. Again, so second derivative of V. Okay, second derivative of V with respect to R is, ilan to? 40 pi minus, so 2, bababa. So, we have 3 pi over 2. Yes, times R. Okay, then, what is the value of the second derivative V? When H is 6.67, or I mean R, when R is 53.33, substitute lang dito, ano? So, we have 40 pi, okay, 40 pi minus 3 pi over 2 times 53.33. Okay, ito ay 40 pi, okay, 40 pi, obvious naman eh, no? 40 pi, ito 53 pi na. So, pag sinubtract mo yan, second derivative of B is negative. So, kapag negative, maximum. So, tama yung mga answers natin for H and R. Okay? So, ganun lang. So, second derivative test sa huli. So, ang ginawa natin dito is by similar triangles. Okay? And the rest, ganun din. Pares lang ng procedure. Okay? Yes. So, medyo mahaba ang solution. Pero yun, madali pa din. Okay, let's answer number 7. Okay, medyo lakihan ko lang para makita ng maayos. Okay. The power developed in a resistor R by a battery of EMF or electromotive force or E and internal resistance small r is given by P equals E square R over R plus small r, then square. Differentiate P with respect to R and show that the power is a maximum when R equals small r. Okay, etong mga ganitong problem, makikita nyo to sa mga circuits, no? Sa mga nag-aaral ng circuits 1. Yan. So, makikita nyo itong maximum power transfer that R or big R equals small r. Yan. So, solve natin siya by calculus, no? Pakita natin. Okay, solution. The equation P is equal to E square times R over R plus small r square. Okay, so differentiate natin to with respect to R. So, yung ating E square dito is constant. Okay, so dP over dr is equal to quotient ito, ano? So, U over V. So, V du minus U dV over V square. Okay, so V R plus R square times derivative of this with respect to R is E square minus U dV. So, E square R times 2 times R plus R. Okay? Then, over square nito ang denominator. So, we have R plus R raised to 4. Okay? Then, let's factor out E square and expand R plus R. Okay, so dP over dr is equal to E square. Okay. Then this is R plus R square minus 2R square. Okay. Then 2R, then small r. Minus 2R, then small r. Okay. Over R plus R raised to 4. Okay, dp over dr is equal to E square. Okay, let's see. Ano to? This is R square plus 2RR plus R square minus 2R square minus 2R small r. Okay, R plus 4. R plus R raised to 4. Okay. So, ano natira? So, ito cancel na to. So, we have R square minus R, big R square. Okay, so yan. So, we have dp over dr equals E square times small r square minus big R square over R plus R raised to 4. Okay, yun. Haba, no? Okay, equate this to 0. Okay, so 0 equals E square times R square minus big R square over R plus small r raised to 4. Cross multiply, then divide by E square. So, ang natira na lang is 0 equals R square. Okay, ito na lang natira, no? Small r square minus R square. Or simply R square equals small r square. Square root, no? Both sides. So we have R equals R. So, ayun. And let's see if this is really maximum. So, ang kailangan lumabas dito is negative. So, we need to differentiate this dp over dr once again. Okay, so, sige, try natin. Itan ko lang, wala nang space. Okay, second derivative test. Ito na lang. So, we have d square p over dr square. Okay. So, ito yung ating u. Ito yung v. No? Quotient ito. Okay. So, ito yung v du, no? V. So, r plus r raised to 4. Then, derivative of this with respect to r. So, we have e square times constant. So, minus 2r. Yun. Is 2r. Then, minus udv. No? Then, e square. Okay. Tasin ko lang yung calcu para hindi natin makita. Yan. So, we have e square. Nasa na? Ito. E square times, di ba? udv, no? Okay, kopya lang to. R square minus R square. Okay. Then, derivative of v. Ito sa baba. So, we have 4 times R plus R raised to 3. Okay. Then, all over the square. So, R plus small r, 4, then square, no? So, 8. Yun. Then, when R is equal to small r, so kung titingnan natin to, kung ito raw ay R, big R din, magsisiro to, no? Itong part na to. Kung 0 yan, ito magsisiro na. 0 times e square, and so ano, 0. So, may natira dito sa kabilang side. So, kung titingnan mo, merong negative. See? So, kung negative yan, meaning maximum. There, di ba? Maximum. So, the maximum power when R, big R is equal to small r. You know? Yun. So, may encounter nyo to sa circuits. Maximum power transfer. Okay? Yes. Okay, let's try number 8. Find the height and radius of a closed cylinder, height and radius of volume 125 cm cube, which has the least surface area. Okay, so parang ito rin yung kanina. Okay, so sige, solution. Height and radius, no? Closed cylinder din. So kapag closed cylinder, so volume muna. Volume is equal to pi r square times h, no? Equal to 125. Solve for h. Sige, solve for h na lang. So h is equal to 125 over what's this? Pi r square. Okay. Then area, dito na lang, no? Area is cylinder, no? Hindi ko na drawing, parang ito yung kanina eh. So ang area nito is dalawang area ng circle, pi r square, plus 2 pi circumference, 2 pi r times h. Okay? Okay, so dito differentiate SA naman with respect to r. Okay, so ganun lang. So we have SA equals 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r times h. 125 over pi r square. Okay? Okay, bawasan natin to. Yung mga hindi kailangan, alisin na natin. So SA is equal to 2 pi r square plus 2 times 125, 250 over r. Okay. Differentiate SA with respect to r. So we have 4 pi r plus 250. Okay, plus 250. Then derivative of 1 over r is minus 1 over r squared. Or this is 4 pi r minus 250 over r squared. Okay, then equate to 0. Equate to 0. So 0 equals 4 pi r minus 250 over r squared. Or this is equal to 250 over r squared equal to 4 pi r. Cross multiply, so we have 4 pi r cubed. Okay, so r is equal to the cube root of, okay, 250 over 4 pi. So r is, okay, calculate natin. Okay, calculate, then ito ay cube root of 250 over 4 pi equals 2.71. Okay, 2.71, ano naman yung h? H is, ano yung formula natin? 125, ayun, over pi r square. Sige. So, 125 over pi r square. So, we have 125 over pi times 2.71, then square. Okay? Yes. So, square of this, then multiply it by pi. Okay. Inverse times 125 equals 5.42. Okay, ano mga units nito? Ano ginamit dito? cm. Okay, so least surface area, tapos dimension, ito yung r and h. So cm. So to know if this is this will give a least area, so differentiate mo lang ulit ito. Okay? So ganun lang naman ang ginagawa natin. Second derivative test. Okay? So dito na lang. So we have the second derivative of the surface area with respect to radius is equal to 4 pi. So minus 250. Okay. Then derivative of 1 over r squared is 2r or negative 2r over r to the fourth. So ayun, cube. Minus minus, so plus. So kapag plus, ano nga plus? Minimum. So we have a minimum area. So, tama yung mga answer natin. Okay? Yes. Okay. One more. Oh, I think this is the last number, no? Okay. So, madali lang. Basta alam mo yung steps. Sunod-sunod lang naman eh, no? Then sa huli, pwede mo siyang i-test para malaman mo, tama ba yung sinusolve mo? Okay? Okay, then let's answer this. Resistance to motion, F, okay, of a moving vehicle is given by F equals 5 over X plus 100X. Determine the minimum value of the resistance. Okay, yung resistance natin is F. Okay, minimum value. Ganun din to, no? So, the equation is F equals 5 over X plus 100X. Talagang kailangan dito is marunong kang mag-differentiate. So, yun lang. Yun yung first step natin eh. So, dF over dx. Di ba? So, ito, constant over a function, no? Or, this is 5 times negative 1 over x square. Pwede mo gamitin ng power rule, no? Kung gusto mo. Ito kasi mas mabilis pag ganyan. Okay, so, derivative of 100x with respect to x is 100. Or this is minus 5 over x squared plus 100. Equate to 0. Okay, to determine the turning point. Okay, given naman minimum. Test natin yan later. So we have minus 5 over x squared plus 100. Or 5 over x squared equals 100. Then solve for x. So we have here x equals square root, no? Square root of 5 over 100. Okay. Sige. Square root of 5 over 100 equals 0.224. Sige. 0.224. Okay. So, yun ang value ng ating x. Now, nakuha mo ng value ng x, what is f? F is equal to 5 over 0.224 plus 100 times 0.224. Okay? There. So, we have equals. Okay, ito na rin yung gamitin natin. So, yeah. So, 5 over yung nakastore, no? So, plus 100 times yung nakastore. So, we have 44.72. So, ito yung answer natin. Now, ang sabi is minimum value. So, kailangan i-test natin to kung this will give us the minimum value. So, second derivative lang ng f. So, second derivative test, no? Yes. What's the derivative of this? So, we have minus 5. Okay, then derivative of 1 over x squared. Or this is minus 2x over x to the 4th. Okay, tinititigan na lang yan pag nagdi-differentiate. Okay, so yun na yun. So, yun. Minus, minus, plus. Kapag plus, di minimum. Okay, so ganun lang, no? Minimum. So, minimum value of the resistance. Resistance to motion F. So, minimum value. So, ito yung minimum value. Okay, so sana natutunan nyo itong maxima, minima. So, pare-pares lang yung mga problems. Kailangan mo lang din mag-formulate ng mga equations para makapag-solve ka. No? Then, yung steps niyan, pare-parehas lang. Differentiate, equate to 0. Then, pag may nakuha kang value, substitute mo dun sa original function. Then, pwede mo nang i-test using the second derivative test. Okay? So, let's see you again sa next video. Okay? So, bye-bye.